Hello everyone, and welcome to this Reiki meditation for the full moon in Scorpio. There's a lot of you that are new. I welcome you all in. Just doing a quick setup here. For those new to Reiki, Reiki stands for Universal Life Force. It is a type of energy that we tap into to help us heal, to help us just tap into universal love. And it's energy that we could share to those that we love, those that we care about, for ourselves, just to shield and protect ourselves. So I'm going to begin. There's a mix of Reiki and ASMR. So I'm going to be lifting any heavy, dense energy you might be holding on to just by plucking. And I know right now, those of you watching have been going through a lot of heavy energy, a lot of dense energy. Those that are new to spirituality, maybe the world feels a bit heavier, maybe technology hasn't been working the way that you expect it to be. Emails not being sent, cars not starting, even communication with people. And those of us into astrology recognize that the planet Mercury has gone into retrograde for a bit. And normally that does cause issues with communication from person to person, communication with devices. I'd like for you to take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. We've also been between two eclipses, a lunar eclipse last month and a solar eclipse this month. I feel a lot of throat chakra. I feel like because of the communication issues, a lot of us have not been speaking our truth, speaking the way that we need to be speaking. We're not speaking to be heard anymore. Maybe we've been pulled into places that make us feel less than. I'd like for you to take another deep breath in and slowly exhale. My explanation for any of the oddities you might have been feeling is that this is a transformation. This is an initiation. Maybe there are challenges or trials from past that have come up for you to deal with. And that's why Reiki, meditation, ASMR, these help a bit. Because we want to do something called grounding, which is feeling centered, feeling connected. I'm going to start using a different technique called pulling. I'm going to use my hands and pull, and I'm only lifting any heavy or dense energy that you might have been feeling. Any disruptions to communication, any heaviness within the body. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale. This energy is supposed to be relaxing, peaceful, but sometimes you might feel differently. Sometimes you might end up crying. There might be just heaviness. Notice where in the body you might feel this density, where you might feel heaviness, or maybe even feeling the release. These parts of the body correlate with different chakra systems. And the chakra is a network that travels up the spine that controls different things. At the root of the spine, at the base of the spine, we have the root chakra. And that's the first chakra that's formed as embryos. It pertains to our security, us feeling safe in this world, feeling safe within the physical body. And then just up a bit, just below the navel, is the sacral chakra. A place of our creativity, a place of our sensuality and passion. And above the navel, we have the solar plexus, the source of our power and our strength. And sometimes these chakras get blocked up and they create issues in our life. And so doing things like Reiki, self-care, going into nature, being by the ocean, doing something restorative helps bring you back into balance. a big message I'm getting right now is share your voice, share your story, share what you've been going through. Normally when Mercury goes into retrograde, a lot of people's exes start showing back up. Ex-friends, ex-relationships. It's a way to test, are you willing to stand up for yourself? Are you willing to put yourself first? Are you willing to put yourself on the pedestal? And that's kind of what I teach at the Starlight Alchemy Academy. I've created a course where we go through energetic shielding, chakra restoration, connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with the elements, creating a toolkit to help you survive whatever comes up. For me, there's a lot of things I had suffered with in the past, and still in many ways they still come up. Anxiety, depression, complex PTSD, different things that have held me back. ADHD definitely shows up. But I've been developing courses for things that I use myself to bring me back to center, to be here in the present moment, that I've brought to others. So those looking for deeper healing, I recommend checking out the Academy, subscribing, joining our community. We're trying to build something new, a network of people that care about each other, a network of people wanting to devote themselves. Because on the internet, there's a lot of information on spirituality that's just they're not mentally safe. And so what we try to do a lot is, I've studied psychology, the Starlight Lioness has also studied many ways of humans, how we think, how we behave, our nature, through shadow work, through journaling, through intuition, training your intuition, learning how to trust your gut feeling and knowing when it's your gut feeling versus when it is your anxiety that's coming up. And also she touches upon mediumship, explaining a bit of it, how we're able to touch and communicate with the other side. So we took everything we've learned over the last 3 or 4 years and condensed it down into a digital grimoire. So if you like the information you're receiving here, this is information that we keep up on the subscription service on our website. So feel free to join, check us out. For now, I'll continue up the chakras and kind of talk about the different ones that are on the body. So just above the solar plexus is the heart chakra, and it's exactly as it sounds. It's collected in the heart space. How you love, how you like to be loved, how you love yourself. And so the body keeps track of all these things. What triggers, what hurts, what heartbreaks have you felt? Those get stored. And so we do different meditations and Reiki sessions like this, where we unpack that, where we dive deep into it to help release it. The goal is to teach you about your power and to teach you how powerful you are in this reality, to manifest your own reality. And that's something I created a few years ago. I took my own manifestation course. I took a manifestation course where I then took that information from like a $200 course and I put it into a 3-part course. One that involves self-care, one that involves taking time and setting intention. I'm throwing a lot at you, but intention is the most important thing that we teach there. What is your intention in this reality? What is your intention as we move and dance through these spaces? Do you feel held back, and how can those blocks be removed? And so we start in the subconscious. And that's something I've been working on, because 2 or 3 years ago, back in 2020, my mind was all over the place. I was not put together. I found myself on like spiritual TikTok, roaming around, just finding wild, rogue information, and sometimes it was toxic, sometimes it was not something beneficial. I thought manifestation was something that comes in immediately, bringing you to where you expected to be, bringing in people that you thought were expected to be there. Then over time, those people left, and then it was grief. How do you deal with the grief? How do we stay grounded but honor that we are spiritual? Honor that we are spirit and soul and source, whatever you call it. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale. The next chakra is the throat chakra. That's your power to speak clearly, to be heard, your ability to hear and to listen. And a big thing that I teach and constantly bring up is that your voice is your power. Your words are spells. And so on our Instagram, I've been trying to push affirmations a lot, where what are the affirmations you're using? And so with the starlight shadow work stuff that she's brought us, we dive in to see what's holding us back, right? Is every relationship we've been in toxic? Is every friendship that we've had, has it fallen apart for some reason? And so we want to take a look and see and learn what those deficiencies are, then create the affirmations that'll help kind of bring in healthy, positive relationships, healthy, positive friendships, abundance. I think that's important. And the goal too, by creating communities, that the more of us that there are, we're able to amplify some of that energy. We're able to create a support system. And that's what the Starlight Lioness and I want. We want to create a place that is a support system for people learning about this stuff for the first time. Teaching them and guiding them. Teaching you and guiding you so that you're not just wandering around. The next chakra is between the eyes, the third eye. The place where you take all of this reality in and process it. And so we're programmed in different ways from our childhood till now. Whatever we've experienced has led us to believe whatever we believe. They're programmed. And the goal of the Academy is to unprogram you and allow you to step into anything that you thought was impossible. We want you to be able to test the universe and push the universe to feel unlimited, infinite. And the last chakra is at the top of the head, the crown chakra. And that connects you to high spirituality, your spiritual self, your soul. And so all these create a unique system around the body, around the physical body, around you. And so any traumas we've experienced affects the different chakras, us not taking care of ourselves, not eating properly, taking in poor negative energy through media, through TV, through newspapers, through other people. Who's in your inner circle? How are they benefiting you? How are they bringing you to light? And so I've been talking about Mercury retrograde, where a lot of your past triggers have been coming up, right? Past wounds, past hurt, past relationships, past decisions, all of that. All of that is coming in. Are you analyzing it and figuring out what this is? Is this a pattern of mine that keeps repeating because of some programming or patterning that you might have? Determining what meditation we should do. There's a lot of cave energy, so I'm feeling that a lot of us are coming out of that cave. A lot of us have been pent up, pushed away, pushed down into a cave, right? How do you come out? How do you break through that shadow? So we're going to do a quick meditation. I'm going to teach you how I've learned to reprogram the subconscious by receiving the advice from archetypes that exist within your physical body, within your mind, within your subconscious. So I'm going to use a bit of selenite with crystals for each chakra as well. So you're receiving with this free moon ceremony just a full healing to kind of get you where you're going, to help show you what you're capable of. So whenever you're ready, be somewhere comfortable, be somewhere peaceful, lay down, sit up, keep a journal with you, keep water with you, but we're going to go deep into the mind. I'm being called to ocean energy right now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Feel any heaviness in the body lifting away, and notice where in the body you're holding this heaviness. If you can, rolling the shoulders back, unclenching the jaw, just stretching very slightly. I want you to imagine yourself standing on the beach, feeling the warm sand beneath your feet, hearing the ocean crashing down around you. Feeling the sunlight beaming down on you, flowing through the body, washing through the brain, washing through the mind, lifting any of that heavy energy out. Taking a deep breath in and breathing in this light energy. And slowly exhaling. You feel an energy pulling to you, and you look to the corner. You find a bit of a cliff structure and a cave in the distance. You head over to it. You walk into the dark cave. It feels cooler in here. You rub your hands together and feel light energy flowing through your hands. The light from you illuminating the room. You walk in deeper and deeper. And at the center, you find a pillar or pedestal. Maybe it's covered in moss or dirt, or debris. You take your hands and begin clearing the altar, pulling away any heavy energy, any dense energy. And as you do, you notice a small red flame beginning to ignite. It hovers slightly above the altar. This is the flame of the root chakra, a place where it helps you feel grounded, connected, feeling secure within the physical body. You call upon the light energy, the energy of the earth, feeling it flow through your hands. You offer it to this flame. You watch the flame beginning to grow brighter and brighter. You feel the warmth from it. Taking a deep breath in, slowly exhaling. You feel your root chakra restoring. You notice the entire room beginning to illuminate, any shadows dissipating, the entire room glistening with ruby crystals and gems. They reflect the energy. You feel the root chakra connecting deep to the earth, connecting to the heart of the planet, where more energy feeds into it. You feel it safe, you feel at home, you feel calm, you feel grounded. When you're ready, you leave the cave, stepping back onto the beach. You ask the universe for any guidance or any help from any challenges you might be encountering right now. You notice the sun beginning to set and the full moon rising, beaming down, illuminating the beach, illuminating the water. You notice some of the water clearing, creating a pathway out into the ocean. You head over to it and begin walking. You find yourself on a small dune, and at the center of it is a mirror. The mirror reflecting bright moonlight. You head over to it and look into it. And here you see your higher self, your future self. Notice how they look, how they dress, how they carry themselves. Ask them for any guidance on the path that you are on right now. Ask them what challenges they overcame to reach where they are. Because this version of you is who you are in the future, who you'd like to become. Ask them what it takes to overcome any blockages. Any challenges. When you're ready, ask them if they have any presents or gifts they'd like to offer you to help you. Know that they're always here to connect with you when you need to. Thank them for any messages, any gifts they've offered you. When you're ready, you begin walking away, walking back on the path that brought you here. As you reach the beach, you notice the moon sink down and the sun return, feeling the warm energy surrounding you, creating a shield and bubble around you. Knowing this energy is always here for you to tap into, it just takes the right intention. Whenever you're ready, I'd like to bring you back to this reality. I'm gonna play a bell. I'd like for you to take a moment and write down anything you might have noticed or felt. While we do that, I'm gonna use a few crystals for some Reiki crystal healing. First one I have is obsidian. This is used for grounding. This is used for the root chakra. This is used to help you feel safe and secure. And so for me on my healing journey, I did something known as shamanic journeying. Some people do it with plant medicine called ayahuasca, but the lineage I'm from, they choose to do it through rhythmic drumming, through meditation. And so from there I began deriving my own meditations, my own ways of bringing us into the subconscious and rewriting timelines. And so what we did here is kind of peek into the future a bit. Who do you want to become? What should that look like? What guidance do we need, and what gifts do we need to remind us of this? And that's the thing. Sometimes this just feels like a dream when we go to these spaces. So it's your work now to remind yourself that's what you felt, that's where you want to head, that's where you want to go. So go there. Every day I recommend doing a similar meditation, picking a place in nature that you like going to, sitting there with that energy, and strengthening your mind. This is a place within your mind that you can control, that you can take hold of, a place that's secure. I'm going to move over to something known as howlite, and this is for emotional healing. So because the energy we've been feeling is so dense and very heavy and very emotion bound, my intention with this crystal is to help you come back to center, to release those emotions, to release the blockages holding you back. And I think that's the goal of the school, where we continue creating courses, classes, articles to help inform you, to help give you all the tools you need, the tools that we wish that we had doing all of this. It took a while and years of study to reach here, and we just condensed everything down to just a few simple classes. So those that are new to all of this, I'd recommend going there, even if it's just a blog post, just to kind of keep updated, to stay curious. I think that's going to be important for your journey. I'm going to use a bit of fire quartz for that sacral chakra. I love this one just because it looks like there are flames kind of trapped within it. Fire energy for the sacral chakra. And going back to that, that's our creativity, our passion. So restoring that creativity to you, that ability to dream infinite, numerous dreams of who you are, who you want to be. Removing those voices of people who told you that you're not worthy, that you're not capable of doing those things. I'm going to use the last crystal that I have here. This is amethyst. So this is for the third eye. I'm going to clear your third eye a bit and activate it a little bit. We worked on the root chakra and the 4 beginning chakras a bit. But this one I want to clear through the mind a bit so you could see a bit more clearly. This energy, if you're feeling anything, this is not my energy. This is energy that exists around all of us already. In ways, this is your energy. We've just lost track of how to connect to it. We get stuck in the day-to-day. We get lost in the day-to-day. But you are powerful and you are infinite. That's something you need to remember. You've been through a lot. It's been a rough journey. It's been a lot. But we recognize all that you've been through and how far you've come. And the message is always clear. Keep going, keep sharing your voice, keep reflecting and healing. Us existing as we are, we've accomplished so much just by existing, just by being born. Our goal is to remove those blockages just so you can enjoy life and find the sweetness in it. And I guess that'll be your homework. Who can you talk to about the things you're feeling? Who can you share your voice to? What's been triggering you? What's being activated right now? Who's activating it? And the last thing is, who do you want to become at the end of all of this? What does the future you look like? Feel free to reach out at us at any time as well. I'm going to begin wrapping up. I want to thank you all for being here, for watching this meditation, for going through this healing. This is you taking the first steps in your journey, coming to center, feeling energy, braving the unknown. Honor who you are. Honor you yourself for taking those steps. When you're ready, follow the blog, subscribe to us, join our classes. Begin deepening your healing. Begin stepping into the most fulfilled, powerful version of who you are. But until then, I'm sending you light, sending you love. Remember, you got this.